I don't know if I'm live, but hold on if I am. I don't know. I want to get some stuff up here on the screen, and it is on the screen. Uh-oh. And it is. And I'm getting, this is all test. This is a test. Okay, so we did this. Boy, I should have prepared just a little bit more. Oh, here we go. So supposedly, let's see here. What I'm trying to do is do live chat. So it pops in. Well, we'll see. We'll see if the live chat feature works on the TV. I'm trying to adjust the brightness. Let's see if that works. No, it doesn't work. Anyway, welcome everybody to a daily vlog. A vlog that happens sometimes daily, sometimes show me. Let's see if I tilt this. Maybe it'll help. Maybe it'll help if I tilt it a little bit. Maybe the chats will pop up here. I don't know. We're just gonna have to see. I don't know why you can't. Maybe if I do this, touch. How come you can't see the monitor? You should be able to. I can see myself back here. Boy, this is probably the title of the video. I don't know what that just said. It's not popping up on my screen. Okay. I'm just trying to work this out, guys, before I go to the title of the video. Before I get any viewers other than, I think it's Steph. I can't tell who is viewing me. And I got somebody walking up to my truck. No, good. Live chat. How do you do live chat? Oh, this is great. Oh, well. We'll just keep it that way. Welcome everybody to another daily vlog. A vlog that happens daily. I know I just had one subscriber. I'm hoping that, well, not one viewer, that this is popping up. It's really weird. What I wanted to do was, if you guys watched the other day, I was driving down the road, had my camera on a gimbal aiming out my front window, and it came out pretty good. It was pretty amazing. But sometimes I might want to do stuff back here in my office area and have stuff back here on the screen that you guys can read. So if there's comments coming in, you'll be able to read them. But I don't know how that is done. Unless I put up my green screen behind me and have it done on the green screen, then I guess that would work. But for some reason, this is not working as planned. Turn the volume or the light up just a little bit. And actually, it is not saying, oh, live chat, there we go. So tilt. Now supposedly the live chat feature will roll up here, but see, it's full screen, but it's blown out. It's blown out. Maybe if I turn the light on here and highlight certain areas, because if I touch here, yeah, it's not working like other YouTubers do it. Test. Hey, Scott Ed. Now I can see you here. It shows your, you could probably make the outline of the bubble, but that's all you can make out. I want to make it to where you guys can see what other people are commenting. Here, it's not working as planned. And there's a delay. I noticed myself, because if I look here, I'm delayed. Oh well, this is a work in progress. This is all going to be a work in progress. This isn't what today's video is about. It is about testing, but it's about something else also. I have ideas. I drive around all day long, come up with ideas and ideas and ideas, and drive and drive and drive. And the great thing about ideas is they're ideas. And you could talk to other people. Too much, Claire can't see. Can you see me? or just not the TV. I don't know why. I don't know how to dim this. I was trying to dim it on my device that's beaming to this, because I'm beaming from a mobile device to my Chromecast, and I don't have a remote control for this, and I don't know how to dim that so much. I figured if I touched and highlighted other things on my camera, that it would highlight that and dim this, so you'd be able to see. Forget that. Forget that. Let's see. Test says too much clear, can't see. Hey, sexy. Hey, Steph. So you see me fine, Scott. Perfect. Test. So you can see me fine. Wi-Fi is working good, I guess. Yeah. So I don't know what else. This is bugging me. It's really bugging me. But this isn't what the video's about. It is a test, but it's not what the video's about. My video today is about help. Sometimes people need help. I need help sometimes. Back when Google Glass was big and we had a pretty thriving community, there was a lot of app developers out there. There was a lot of makers. You know, the maker fairs were big. A lot of 3D printing was big. A lot of stuff was going on. There was a lot of people involved in that community, and there was people to draw inspiration from, or if you needed help, you could call on the phone, total strangers, and it was a pretty amazing deal going on. People you never met before became family. That was the one piece of tech that I've had in my life that created a social network. It really built up Google Plus. I mean, Google Plus was thriving then. Nowadays, not so much, but I still love Google Plus over any other social platform. But we had a pretty thriving community, and if you ever had any problems, we were all members of the same community, the Google Glass community, and you can type somebody and say, hey, could I pick your brain for a little bit of help? Or you know, I'm creating something in my head that I figured that I want to try and do, but I don't know how to accomplish this. For people in the tech industry, or people that work in applications, and people that do different things, whether it's drones or VR or whatever, there was always people in that community that can help you if you had an idea. Nowadays, not so much. I mean, our core group is still there, the core group of people that you can ask for help, but they've gotten really busy over time, because they went on from one product to developing for other products and stuff like that, and they're living busy lives now. Me, I sit on my butt. I just drive all day. And I come up with these ideas, but nobody to talk to about my ideas on how to make my ideas reality. I know the steps you're supposed to take, but sometimes you need help. And some of your ideas you're afraid to put out there because, well, what if somebody steals your idea? What if it's such a great idea that somebody could end up just taking it and run with it? You know, you don't have it copyrighted, or you don't, or patented. You don't have your idea patented, because patenting an idea and a product, it's cost a lot of money. It's not free to patent ideas. Now, trademarking is one thing, like glassgeek.com, that's mine. I'm trademarked, my image is trademarked and stuff like that because of my website and things like that. Books, my books are trademarked, which, because the books are trademarked, that also trademarked my name also, an image in other ways, which I would show you the image that is trademarked, but you can't see it here. But so I'm very hesitant. I'm very hesitant to spill my ideas sometimes, especially in a social platform like YouTube. But I was thinking to myself, you know what? My ideas, if I put them out there, it's in video form. It's dated, time stamped, and everything else. So if someone takes an idea from you, you can always go back, well, you know, I had this idea, there's a video of it. And the idea I have now, also, me and another person in Kansas City have been working on this idea for a while. And he moved on to newer things. He's moving on to building a supercomputer, tying every phone in the country together when you're not using your data, to be able to make one big supercomputer to help fight things like cancer and stuff like that. So he's off being very creative and doing stuff like that. But my idea that I was working on over the last 2 years has kind of went to the wayside. Well, someone very close to me recently has said, you know what? You should pick that. It's a good idea. You should pick that back up and continue on with it. Problem is, I have nobody to help me. I have the basics, but I don't know how to move my idea to the next level. And that's where you guys come in. So I'm putting the word out there. I need somebody, an app creator. Number one, an app creator for Android and iOS, preferably both, because, you know, we live in a universe where there's more than one OS out there. I need somebody that can help me create the hardware, 3D printed. I can contact my other person to finish up my 3D printing. So I need an app developer and somebody that's good at putting electronics together, small, specifically Bluetooth devices. Somebody that can take, I'm just using the watch as an example, because there is a Bluetooth thing in here. So taking the small little Bluetooth chip, supplying power to it, putting the information in it that gets beamed out to an application on your phone. I need that person. I need somebody to help me create the application. And we could work on marketing and stuff later. What brought this to what really set me off was last night I got a new Patreon supporter. And she was amazing, and all my Patreon supporters are amazing. But I actually got my Patreon going at first to get my website going. My website is up and running. I have full administrative rights now. To keep my Patreon going, I want to do something with that. If people are willing to send money to my Patreon, you know, yeah, it's great to hit roadside attractions. It's great to do other things, you know, and document them on video. But how great would it be to take that Patreon money and put it towards a goal of creating an actual piece of hardware that could change at least the trucking industry. And that's what my idea, I mean, I have other ideas that certain people know about that I really don't want to talk about on video because they're too easy to make. And I could probably do those myself. But there's one project that I've been working on that I'm going to explain now on video. And if anybody out there thinks it's a great idea and can help me run with it, I would really appreciate it. So from now on, the rest of this subject is trademarked. We're going to trademark it. Me, you guys, we're all one. We're going to trademark this right now. So timestamp. It's a project I've been working on for about 2 years. We have documentation that goes back 2 years that we've been working on it. So, hey man, how you been? Hey Scotty, how you doing? Not doing too bad. Just testing out this YouTube live stuff. As you can see, it's not working well. It's kind of working, but not well. So this is my idea. So we're gonna pretend my drone is my truck. So picture it being red, and instead of propellers, it has 4 wheels. So let's turn it upside down, or let's turn it sideways. We'll spread these out here. That's YouTube for you. I'm telling you. So here we got. Pretend these aren't here. So pretend those 2 propellers are wheels, and this is my truck. Behind my truck, I got a trailer. Well, let's do this. So this is my trailer, and this first notch on my gear is my reefer engine, my motor, that keeps the inside of this trailer cool, nice and cool. So I'm driving down the road, and this is supposed to be set at -10 degrees because I'm hauling ice cream, let's say. And I'm hauling it from Minnesota to Florida. It's going to Disney World. I'm hauling fresh ice cream to Disney World, -10 degrees. Let's say I get down to Metropolis, Illinois, one of my favorite stops. And it's time to go to sleep. So I get out and I do my walk-around inspection. let's put my truck away. We'll put the truck away and pretend it's here, and we'll just pretend this is my trailer. I do my walk around inspection. I look here at the temperature on my trailer, and it's saying, ooh, -10. Great. I walk around, finish, check my trailer tires and everything, and then I climb back into my truck and I go to bed. I wake up in the morning, do my walk around inspection. Temperatures -8, -10 on the little thermostat that's on the window of my motor. I think everything's great, right? Sometimes it's not. Sometimes this temperature might be the temperature it's set at, but in here, inside the trailer, it may not be -10. It could be 30, it could be 40 degrees. That ice cream could be in there melting away. Now, something like that happened to me recently with a load of turkey. My turkey was supposed to be set at 26 degrees. The whole way down to Miami, it said 26 degrees. I get to my place of delivery, they refused my load because the inside temperature was 40 degrees. So they would not accept the turkey, and I had to drive it all the way back from Miami, all the way back up to North Carolina. With the thing I'm created in my head, that could have been avoided. Because, okay, here it goes. I really don't, I don't know why no one's came up with this before in the trucking industry. I don't know why Carrier or Thermo King don't have this. Let's take this Weeping Angel. We're going to use the Weeping Angel for another part of my idea. Okay, so let's pretend this is a thermometer that goes, it's connected to a cable, connected to a small Bluetooth device. The Bluetooth device would mount on the outside of the trailer with 2 little wires that would be going into my motor where the thermostat's controlled by. And then this little needle, well, which in this case is not a little needle, it's a Weeping Angel, would be wired inside my trailer, giving me the inside box temperature, which would go to this Bluetooth device, which would emit a signal that would go to an application on my phone. If the inside box temperature went out of whack, the application on my phone would set off an alarm. Hey, your inside box temperature is this. There might be something wrong. Check it. It would wake me up. It would be great. And maybe even in future installments, I can have you ever seen the Nest application on your phone, where you have a little dial and you can adjust the temperature on your thermostat in your home? You know, maybe in the future we can have it to where we could control the thermostat within our trailers, and I have ideas, but at the moment I need help creating. I can order the Bluetooth, the little Bluetooth sensors and stuff like that from some websites fairly cheap, and I can get the little thermostat things, the thermometer, the metal rods that would do the temperature with the wire that would connect to the Bluetooth device. I can get those a nickel a piece. The Bluetooth things are like $1.45 or something like that, or they were when we were working on this project about 2 years ago. I don't know what they went up to now. We already 3D printed some cases that would mount on the outside of that would cover the one of my friends, Chris Kitchen, who's a Google Glass Explorer, 3D printed up me some cases that would mount and screw into the side of my trailer that would house the Bluetooth device. And we just need somebody to help create the app and help me put this stuff together, because I'm a truck driver. I come up with a lot of ideas, but nothing that, I mean, I don't know how to, I can come up with the ideas, but the creation part of it, the putting together, the maker faire stuff, I'm not great at. And if anybody, so my call for help is, if anybody out there has the know-how to either help me put this whole idea together, because every year in St. Louis and it's in Louisville, Kentucky, there's a truck driving show, a big one. It's the United States big truck driving extravaganza in Louisville, Kentucky. If I can get a couple of these put together, I can do the road test on my trailers, and my company has some mechanics that said they would mount them. If I can get like 5 of them set up, they would put 5 of them on 5 different trailers, and we could test them out over the winter time for durability and stuff like that, and then take them to that truck show and try and market it to Carrier or Thermo King, the people that put these refrigerated units on our trailers, and do it. Chris told me that we can create one for about 45 bucks. Put the whole thing together. If we have the app created and stuff like that, the total cost of creating such an item would be about 45 bucks, and we could probably turn around and sell it for about 125 to truck drivers and stuff like that, or to the trailer companies that make the trailers. So this is just my idea. It's a call for help. It's bugging me. I was supposed to lay down and take a little nappy nap because I'm going to be driving all night, but when you got thoughts in your head and your head's just going round and round and round with these ideas, and I really need to get this going, you know, in my head anyway, it's just like I don't know where else to turn, because our community has kind of split up and gone in every direction. And so all the app developers that I know are off doing other things with Google. All the 3D printer people, they're all off doing their own things, and so it's hard to bring everybody back together. And I miss the Glass family, I really do. And I mean, I've had problems with my website now. I can't even update my website because I'm getting this error 500 message on my website, and I can't even fix that. It drives me crazy that everybody is off doing their things. You miss Glass family too? Yeah, it's great, Steph. I don't know. It was a great part of our lives. Hey, Jen Vargas. I'll see if Maker Faire fan. Let me see here. Let's see. Oh, able to. Oh, you disappeared, Jen. You disappeared. The comment. So what I got down, because I was looking at the monitor, and that you'll see if someone at Maker Faire can have that idea. Hey, Steph. Or oh, that's Jen saying hey, Steph. But yeah, those are just my ideas. I'm putting in the call for help out there. It's something I want to get going. I don't want to drive. I love my job. I love driving truck. It's just I can't. I want to succeed. I want to go above and beyond truck driving. Truck driving affords me time to travel and see the world. And people are communicating amongst themselves right now. I see. You can't promise me anything, Jen, but you are doing Maker Faire this weekend. So if you spill out my idea a little bit and see if anybody has any ideas on how to get this going. It's so hard when you come up with these ideas. I came up, well, Jen, you know one of my ideas. Stephanie, you know the same idea that Jen knows for the novelty. I think that's something that a truck driver can create and market. But something like this, who knows? So should I just let you guys continue on talking with each other, or end today's live vlog? I don't know. Anyway, that's my call for help. If anybody wants to get back with me or in touch with me, you can locate me. Oh, keep chatting. I'll keep chatting. I can talk. Well, you know that, Jen. I can talk all day. So if anybody wants to get back in touch with me, well, you need to get some sleep. So you better wake up about midnight, because I'm going to be driving all night if you're going to call me on the phone. So back to what I was saying. If anybody, oh yeah, that sleep thing. Yeah, I have to drive to Ohio tonight. So that's what's going on, Jen. I'm here in Des Moines, Iowa. I was out shooting some vlog stuff, catching up on last night's episode of Walking Dead, and a great new season of Taylor Says Thank You for the Flowers. Tell Taylor I hope she gets better. Yeah, flowers brighten anybody's day. I mean, nobody can deliver me flowers, and I don't think flowers go good in the truck, but yeah, I could see how they'd brighten people's day. but tell her she's welcome. And boy, I'm just running off. I think I was supposed to tell you guys, for some people that don't know how to get a hold of me, if you have any ideas, you can find me on all social platforms. Google+, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, LinkedIn. I'm everywhere. Or you can just send me a Google Hangout or an iMessage, or what is, I think it's called iMessage, right? Google Hangouts, iMessage, Facebook Messenger, Instagram Messenger. You can fire them off any way you want, or just go to Ricksare, RICKSARE @gmail.com, and you could fire me off a private email, and we could start corresponding that way and figuring out how to put this truck, this trailer, this truck, this trailer, and make them communicate via a mobile device, so truck drivers out there can get the freshest food to you guys. You know, because let's say, have you ever went to the gas station and bought an ice cream, and you open up the lid of the Ben & Jerry's and it's all crystallized? You know that it's been thawed out and then refrozen, and you get that terrible... You wouldn't have to worry about that anymore, because drivers like me could find it on our cell phones. We can totally track the temperature. A heck of a lot easier than stopping every 4 hours and looking at the reefer units, or when we're sound asleep and not really paying attention. We could bring you the freshest food possible. That's my spiel. That's my spiel. So, all right, everybody, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. A Nest for the Trailer with app. Got it. Basically, with an alarm. Driving down the road, or let's say I'm sleeping. Let's say it's 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm not pulling an all-nighter. I'm sound asleep. Thank you, Scotty. I'll stay safe, and thanks for checking in, man. That's amazing that people are even watching. It's YouTube is getting better and better and better and better for me. I mean, I'm not picking up the subscribers like I want, but the views are okay. I'm pretty happy with the views and the people that are viewing. I love you guys. But yeah, so if I'm sound asleep and the temperature goes out of whack, and I wake up in the morning and my whole load's ruined because I was sound asleep and I couldn't pay attention to the temperature, my phone would alert me. I would really like that. My connection is unstable. Please wait while we are trying to reconnect. Great. Great. Go ahead. Reconnect. Reconnect. Very bad connection. Why? I have no idea. None at all. Yeah, I have no idea why it's dropping slightly, but not bad. It's saying on my device that connection is unstable. Please wait while we try to reconnect. So I don't even know if it's connected. Yeah, being able to adjust the temperature through the app would be awesome too, because let's say that it does lower a little, or say my company, I've had this happen the other day. My company contacted me, hey, I'm driving down the road, what's the temperature on your load? And I said, I have no idea. And they said, well, it's supposed to be at -10, because they have satellites that can monitor the temperature, but I don't have access to that info while I'm driving down the road. So they called me on the phone, hey, it's supposed to be at -10, but it's showing it's -7 in there. Could you pull over and check it? If I created this, or had help creating this, I wouldn't need to pull over and check it. I could just go on my mobile device and go, whoa, you're right, it is -7. Let me get out and check it. That would be great. But at the moment, we have the technology, we have the know-how. You should have access to that info. You know what else? This is just step 1. Version 2, I would like to be able to have the alarms, or if there's something wrong with it, why is it, what's going wrong? I'd like to be able to pull up a status report and send it to my mechanics. So let's say the antifreeze is low, and so, or the refrigerant, you know, the stuff that you squirt in the lines, like in your air conditioner in your car, you know, say sometimes that gets low, and we'll get a warning, an alarm warning on the trailer, but you don't know that until you get out and walk around and look. But what if I can get that information sent to my phone, not in version 1, but in version 2, in the update after this gets put out, and I can go, oh yeah, I'm getting error message 5, and I don't know what error message 5 is, but I'm getting it, and I could just send a report to my mechanics, and they could say, hey, yeah, we're going to send you to the next carrier repair shop or whatever in St. Louis or wherever you're at, and have it looked at, and because of the error report that I send them from my mobile device. So you can upgrade it later on. I just want the simple version right now, and then if the product sells, we can work on it. And everybody that helps me, I kind of want to start a small little company, just a small, you know, we can get, and then later on, if somebody else has an idea or something like that, it's something we could all work on together, kind of a beginner thing. And then eventually we all become wealthy, buy an island just outside of the Keys, and enjoy life with jet skis and sailboats and margaritas and rum. Yeah, life could be good. Life could be good. All right, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. And, yeah, quest, not just the quest for positivity, but the quest for help and knowledge. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I need today. All right, I am off to bed. I'm going to figure this out another day, how I can show your conversations as they pop up, because I could read them, but it's blown out. I don't know how to fix that. Let's see, maybe. No, that doesn't help. See, you guys' message are coming up. Jen says, stay safe. Bye, Jen. I'll talk to you. I'll try and come down and see you in a week or so. Fingers crossed. I need a day of the theme parks. All right, everybody. Until next time, I love you all. Peace. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody.